No one can serve two masters, God or money.
Iesus. The tension between serving both money and divine life is vividly illustrated in the profound events leading up to the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. In the biblical narrative, Jesus, who embodied a life dedicated to the service of God and humanity, confronted the interests of powerful institutions, the religious leaders and the Roman authorities, whose agendas were often driven by monetary gain, political power, and control. In the face of a judicial sentence to death, Jesus became the focal point of a conspiracy that highlights the allure of wealth and its corruptive influence. The religious authorities were threatened by his teachings, which promoted an inclusive, loving relationship with God, challenging their monopolized interpretations of faith. This resulted in a power struggle where the divine message of love, compassion, and unity clashed against corporate agendas, which sought to maintain their hold over the masses through fear and control. The religious elite, in their entrenchment, could not tolerate the radical notions of grace and equality that Jesus preached. As the tension builds, we can see how the interests of money corrupt the soul. Judas Iscariot, one of Jesus' closest followers, betrayed him for 30 pieces of silver, epitomizing the seduction of wealth over spiritual fidelity. This betrayal was not merely an act of treachery. It was emblematic of a deeper fracture within humanity, one where the illusion of separation from the divine became a catalyst for greed and self-interest. These monopolized illusions of separation are pervasive. They manifest in societal structures that elevate profit over people, crafting a narrative that divides us into classes, races, and belief systems, leading to a fragile existence where the pursuit of wealth overshadows our innate connection to the divine. Corporations, like the religious authorities of Jesus' time, frequently prioritize their financial gain at the expense of the spiritual and emotional well-being of the communities they serve. The conclusion of this examination can be likened to an allegory of a monopoly game. The game ceases when the final turn is taken and all players have lost their fortunes. The players, tired and defeated, gather the pieces, roll up the board, and put it back in the box. In this moment, all facades of competition and separation fade away, much like the earthly pursuits of power and wealth will at the end of days, as described in the book of Revelation. In Revelation, the demonic forces, akin to the game's adversarial players, are cast into the lake of fire, representing the ultimate end of all that is wicked, selfish, and devoid of divine purpose. Just as players no longer cling to the game pieces, the faithful will come to abandon the chase after illusory riches and power, realizing the truth. That true wealth is found in divine connection, love, and service to one another. Thus, the lesson resonates loud and clear. Serving both money and divine life is not only a conflict of interests, but an impossibility. As we move through our lives, may we heed the call to prioritize the eternal over the fleeting and the unity of divine life over the divisions sown by material pursuits.